And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Neola, Iowa, where tonight it's a battle in the Western Iowa Conference as the Bulldogs of Riverside bring their undefeated record to battle the Trojans of Tri-Center. How you doing, everybody, and welcome to our coverage of the high school volleyball season here on KSOM. Jack McKee alongside as we get ready for this WIC matchup. And man, oh man, Riverside just cannot find a way to lose. They're 19-0 on the season. So dominant in so many areas. They played Tri-Center last year and actually lost a set to the Trojans. I was here. I saw it. I can attest to it, yes.
I don't believe you.
It was one of the few sets that Riverside lost last year in the conference. This year, Tri-Center has fallen on some hard times as of late, but they're still a dangerous team. And, Jack, they need to play a darn near flawless game of volleyball if they want to give the Bulldogs their first loss of the year.
Yeah, darn near, like you said. We had the privilege of watching both teams earlier in the season. Tri-Center let us off. And against the Audubon Wheelers, they played a really clean game, I thought. They had a lot less errors and a lot more blocks, a lot more efficient on the offensive and defensive side. And they're led by the leader, Harley Leaders, which I think is just a perfect last name. 123 kills. I mean, she is amazing. And they love to give her the ball, and that's going to be kind of the goal for them tonight on the Riverside side. I mean, what more can you say about Riverside? Number 7 ranked, head coached by Brooke Flathers. And I mean, it feels wrong to say there's a leader on the team because it feels like every single one of their players you can plug them in anywhere on the court and they can just do what they want. But, I mean, Sydney Summers, 107 kills. She's amazing as well. And then their setter, Bentley Roan, she's almost on 200 assists. She's coming up. She'll probably get it this game. And, yeah, like you said, I mean, Riverside, just such a good team. They lead the WIC with a 19-0 record. They're looking for the 20th win in a row, coming up on like an Undertaker win streak pretty much. And Ikea Manning right there, trainer, and then Tri-Center at 6th with a record of 6-13. And like you said, yes, they're going to need to really be at the top of their game in order to match up against Riverside tonight.
Undertaker, undefeated streak in WrestleMania. I got the reference. Others may have not. The interesting thing about Riverside is Bentley Roan might see more time on the outside tonight. Sophia Fenner was out last week in the match against Audubon, so Ashley Kelly filled in at libero, and Brooke Flathers told me that Sophia Fenner should be back tonight. That means Roan will play some in the middle, she'll play some on the outside, which means she'll get her handful of assists and kills at the same time. The funny thing is that she could do either really, really good. She is such a great player, and that would move Ashley Kelly to the other center spot. They would rotate those in the 2 center positions, and then Fenner would play on the back low as a libero. Either way, it's going to be up to the leaders to try and block either Reed or Summers or Roan throughout the night tonight. Terry Leaders and her bigger sister Harley Leaders. Haley has right now 33 blocks, and Terry has 14 blocks on the year. So what can they do to stuff this Bulldog juggernaut so far this year? We will find out as Riverside visits Tri-Center. Tonight's match brought to you in part by Mid-States Bank and by Mertz Welding and by Brumley Supplies. And we will hear from both head coaches. First up, Liz Thielen, head coach for Tri-Center. That's after this 1-minute timeout on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
KSOM as we get ready for tonight's volleyball matchup between Riverside and Tri-Center. Trojans head coach Liz Thielen joins me now. And Coach, 5 losses in a row here. We last saw you in the win over Audubon. Since then, tough stretch to Underwood and at the Red Oak tournament. So trying to rebound tonight. How you feeling about your team coming in?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. We've, faced some tougher competition the last week or two since Audubon. I feel like the WIC is going to be pretty competitive no matter who we play, which night. All teams in the WIC are pretty competitive this year. We're just working, the girls are working hard, and we're working on making adjustments when we need to, and working on all those little things and just getting better every day.
What areas do you feel like you need to get better in?
We're still fairly early in the season. We have a lot of new girls that have stepped into new roles, and we're just still kind of adjusting lineups and moving those around a little bit, trying to find, which people are going to work the best in which spots on the court, and then just focusing on those little things that we can control during our matches. Our energy, working together as a team, skill-wise, focusing on serving and being aggressive with our serves.
It seems like this team thrives on its serves. It seemed like you did that against Audubon. When you were serving well, everything else seemed to click. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, and we do. I mean, we have a lot of great servers. I think, some of that experience and being a little bit younger comes into play when we're in some of those tighter matches. Like last night with IKM, we're 23, 22, and just in those tight spots and those pressure situations, just being smart and still serving aggressive in those close matches.
How do you feel about the flow on offense with Josie Payne as your primary setter and Tess Casey and Harley Leaders as your primary hitters?
Yeah, and that's kind of where we've been adjusting, I'd say, the last couple weeks, adjusting between running a 6-2 and a 5-1 and trying to figure out which one's going to work best offensively for us. We have switched to a 5-1 the last 4 games, I think it's been now. And Josie's a hustler. She's chasing down balls, and we're working on kind of those connections between her and Harley and her and Tess, and then also the connections with her and Terry and Lauren, and then our right side Macy or Haley Harder too.
And then what about Harley as a blocker? I mean, and Terry as well. I think we talked a little bit about that last time. Your key was blocking Harlow Miller. Now it's blocking whoever is hitting for Riverside. How have those two sisters kind of worked the net?
Yeah, they're both great blockers. Harley leads us in blockers. She's super smart, and anytime we can get a block up against any of those good hitters is going to help us. If we can get a touch on it and then let our defense get the ball up so we can run something in system. Harley's she's amazing. She's smart. She sees the court. She leads by example. She gets out to the pins to block and gets her hands on whatever she can as far as blocking.
What's the most difficult thing about facing Riverside?
Yeah, Riverside's a great team. They're undefeated, obviously, so far this season. I feel like they have a lot of girls they can go to offensively. So if somebody's struggling, they have quite a few hitters that can put the ball down for them. They're pretty disciplined, I feel like, on defense and passing. So if we just need to be aggressive and play our game and take care of the ball on our side of the court, I feel like. And if we can stay aggressive and keep them out of system as much as we can, that will be helpful for us tomorrow.
I mean, you were one of the few teams in the conference that actually took a set for them last year in Oakland. I was there for it. It was a competitive match overall. Now you have them on your home court. It's homecoming week, so emotions should be high. What do you think? Do you think that could prove to be an emotional advantage for you?
Yeah, I think that would definitely, it's definitely going to be an advantage having them on our home court, having our home crowd. Our student section shows up for us, every time at home, and we have quite a big crowd that comes to cheer us on. So I think that will play in our favor. And then we always play Riverside well. I feel like, there's good competition there, and the girls have the drive and they want to win, and just kind of that hunger to beat Riverside, I think will be helpful tomorrow or tonight.
Well, it will be a good match here tonight. Really appreciate your time, and best of luck against the Bulldogs. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Liz Thielen, head coach for Tri-Center Volleyball, joining us here on KSOM.
Since 1952, the family-owned Mertz Welding has provided quality welding and fabrication in Carson. They specialize in rebuilding and remanufacturing everything from light to heavy equipment with a variety of machines and welders. There isn't a job Mertz Welding can't handle. For more information, stop in at the shop in the west end of Broadway in Carson or give them a call at 712-484-3821. Mertz Welding is a proud sponsor of Riverside Athletics.
Where will you be in 2-5?
On KSOM, we're getting ready for high school volleyball tonight as Riverside battles Tri-Center. Bulldogs head coach Brooke Flathers joins me now. And Coach, how do you feel about your team coming into this matchup against the Trojans?
Good. We're really excited just to get a play. We haven't had a match yet this week, so we're super excited.
So we saw you a week ago in a 3-game sweep against Audubon. What stood out the most for you there?
I thought our girls just really got in a groove, and things were just flowing really well. Our movement on the court defensively and offensively looked really solid that night.
Well, Bentley Roan pretty much did all the setting, and you've been rotating setters. I guess that would be a 4-2, but you kind of ran a 5-1 against Tri-Center. Is that what you anticipate on doing as you go forward here?
You know, we really try different things, start in different rotations. Put our kids in situations where they have to adapt, in practice and in games, because that makes us better, in the long run when we want to play our best volleyball in November. And so we've done a lot of different things. That was more of a forced situation. We had Sophia Fenner was out, and so I needed Ashley to pass in the libero spot, and she did a great job of that. And Bentley stepped up to set all the way around that night. Did a great job there too.
So what is Sophia's status as you go forward?
She's great. She's back. Yep. She's been back this whole week, so she's ready to go.
Awesome. So it's kind of back to normal then in the lineup there.
Yep, for sure.
But it's hard to really take Bentley away from that center spot. I mean, I thought there were a couple of passes that were rough and towards the net. It looked like it would handcuff her. But man, she was just I don't know how she could bend that way. Certain ways she made things look easy. I mean, what did you see from her, just her game as a setter, and what she was able to do to set up like Lily Reed and Sydney Summers, especially for those kills?
Yeah, we put our setters in really tough situations in practice. Work them off some really not so perfect passes, serve, receive, and defensive, and make them, they probably run more miles than anybody at practice, trying to get to the ball and give our hitters the best option, to terminate. And they've just done an exceptional job so far in handling, maybe when our pass isn't quite there, but, adjusting to those different needs of our hitters as well.
How would you describe Lily Reed versus Sydney Summers and how they are as offensive players? And Sydney seems to have a lot of power. Lily, though, sneaky, quick power, but it seems like they both are very effective, but they do it in different ways.
Yeah, they both, effective is a good way to describe it. They both elevate the competitive edge in the gym too. And I would say it last year, they were probably two of the hardest working kids in any drill last year, and it showed in the growth that they've been able to make so far this season, as they have adapted to new roles, and they've done a great job adjusting to that.
Who are some other kids who have had to adapt to new roles this year?
Yeah, most of our kids are playing in some capacity that they did last year. Lily and Sydney hit for us last year. They're 6 rotation players right now on the outside for us. Arabella and Vivian didn't have a ton of time last year necessarily in competition, but they did a lot of volleyball with us in practice and pushed our kids last year on, the other side of the net, and have done a really good job there. Maddie and Bentley have had to come into kind of that senior leadership role. Sophia Fenner, she's been in the back row for us for her 2 previous underclassmen years, and this year taking on the role of libero. And Ashley and Bentley have done a really good job, meshing and connecting with all of our hitters, and I know I'm probably missing somebody, but all of our kids have done just such a great job of buying into the process and being okay making mistakes and getting better and figuring out how we can, be playing our best volleyball at the end of the season.
You mentioned Arabella and Vivian because two players that didn't have the experience because they had talented players in front of them last year. How satisfying is it for you to see them enter the varsity lineup and really it doesn't look like they missed a beat?
Yeah, they've done a great job. And like I said, our kids last year that were on the opposing side of the net, in practice, they didn't take it easy on them. And those two kind of had to grow up pretty fast. Same thing with Ashley last year. They grew up and had to learn to play, big dog volleyball and what that means in our program and how we practice. And, they bought in every step of the way, and it's definitely paying off for them this year as they've taken on bigger roles.
So Tri-Center, they've been struggling a little bit here in the recent weeks, but this is still a dangerous team. What are some of your keys here against the Trojans?
Yeah, everybody right now is playing good volleyball, and we just have to control our controllables, take care of business on our side. We don't get too worked up about what other teams are going to do, but what are we going to do on our side to respond when we get put in those situations. So we're really excited to compete tomorrow.
Well, Coach, should be a good match as you go on the road to Neola. Really appreciate your time, and best of luck tonight against Tri-Center. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Brooke Flathers, head coach for Riverside Volleyball, with us here on KSOM.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
All right, ready to go for volleyball here tonight between Riverside and Tri-Center. The starters for the Bulldogs: Ashley Kelly, Lily Reed, Sydney Summers, Sophia Fenner, the libero, Bentley Roan, and Vivian Gross. For Tri-Center, Tess Casey, Josie Payne, Lauren Harder, Macy Schneckloth, Terry Leaders, and Harley Leaders, and Zoe Payne is the libero. It looks like the Trojans will serve first, and Zoe Payne did not officially start, but she's in to serve. She's got 8 aces on the year. We're ready to go for volleyball. Chris and Jack along with you here in Neola, and the Tri-Center students are already getting into it on homecoming week for Tri-Center. And from right to left on your radio dial, the receive by Summers. And the set by Ashley Kelly. Lily Reed goes cross court for the kill to start things off. And Riverside with the early 1-0 lead on the side out. And Reed will serve it up for the Bulldogs. Leads the team with 38 aces on the year and had an impressive 6 aces a week ago in the win over Audubon. Left to right, barely cleared the net. Payne with the receive to her sister. And hit over, and that's a tap by Riverside, so the kill for Schneckloth. And the side out goes to the Trojans. Didn't look like Schneckloth had a good hit, but Riverside could not control it. And now Schneckloth will serve it for Tri-Center. With the left hand to the far side. Fenner the receive. Down the middle, the tap over by Gross, dug out by Schneckloth. And that's hit just in the corner by Tri-Center. I think that was Harley Leaders who got that. I was partially screened. I can't see now the front of the Tri-Center net because of the umpires in my way, so that'll be an adventure all night long. And it's 2-1 Tri-Center. Schneckloth, that serve goes back over the net. A chance for the Trojans. Leaders a hammer, but it's dug out by Kelly. Awkward angle for Roan, but she gets it over. Dug out by Payne. Set it up near side and through the block. Terry Leaders. 3-1 Tri-Center and a good start for the Trojans. And Macy Schneckloth will go back to serve it up. Right to left she goes. And remember, we're on YouTube, powered by Nishtanet, technically awesome. Ashley Kelly the receive. Roan gets it. Summers and hammer time for City Summers. She can really bring the heat. And she did it that time. And the side out goes to Riverside. And Roan serves it up. 28 aces on the year for the Bulldogs. 76 kills, 194 assists, 61 digs, and a partridge in a pear tree. Roan from left to right, a knuckleball. In the middle, it's dug out. Receive, Harley Leaders, and it's good for Leaders. 2 kills for Harley Leaders.
coming off to the start that they kind of really need to have in order to take down this Riverside Bulldogs team. Nice job by the Trojans so far.
4-2, Tri-Center with the lead, and Terry Leaders will serve it up. Knuckleball, good serve, and the receive by Reed. Roan in the middle, the tap over by Summers, but she's into the antenna, and the point to Tri-Center. 5-2, Trojans with the lead. Terry Leaders, 18 aces on the year, 65 kills, 14 blocks, 49 digs. Back line to Reed. Roan down the middle, and it's out of bounds on the hit by Madison Kelly. And it's 6-2, Tri-Center. Terry Leaders with a couple of points here on serve for the Trojans. And net serve on that one. And Riverside still without a point on serve here. And they'll get their chance. 3 serving 6, and Sophia Fenner, the libero, 14 aces on the year. Boy, she's just good in every sport. She plays basketball. She's good in that. A state track qualifier in the shot put and medalist. And the catcher and softball. What a good serve, and a diving receive went back over the net. Summers, the little dig, and a diving dig by the Trojans, Payne. And it's hit back over by Zoe Payne. Summers another chance. Return to sender. The block by Harley Leaders. Wow. What a block by Leaders. And it gives Tri-Center the side out at a 7-3 lead. And Harley Leaders will serve it up. She's got 14 aces. Received by Summers. Roan, the other side to Summers, and she checked it at Singleton. And Arabella Singleton, the sophomore, puts it away. And it's 4-7 now. Riverside takes back the serve, and Sydney Summers will do the honors. The junior with 20 aces on the year. Knuckleball to the far side. Payne the receive. Tap over the net. And somebody was into the net. It's Riverside, and the Trojans get the point. How about this? The Bulldogs still didn't have a point on their serve in this opening set. 8-4, Tri-Center with the lead. Josie Payne to serve. Josie a little short serve. Fenner goes down low to get it. Not a good pass. Block back right at Singleton. Tap. Reed can't tap it over. What a block at the front line by Tri-Center. Harder led the way. And a timeout called by Riverside. Tri-Center leads at 9-4. We're back at 30 on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Or email Harrison at hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
All right, ball is in play. Tri-Center with a dig on the back line by Payne. Smashed over to the back line, but dug out by Fenner. Reed has an awkward angle, but it's dug out by Josie Payne. Zoe Payne, near side, Steckloth with the dig by Madison Kelly. Awkward angle for Singleton, dug out by Payne. Tess Casey on the near side, the tap over the block. Dug by Roan. Reed winds up, and it's long. And the point goes to Tri-Center.
Wow. We didn't do our research on how big of a deficit Riverside has came with in the season so far, but I think 6 points couldn't be too far off.
10-4. Tri-Center with the lead here in the opening set. That one going to the back line, a good serve, and the receive by Fenner. Reed hits it over, but it's blocked by Steckloth, then dug by Payne. Steckloth into the net. No good on the hit. And the side out goes to Riverside. Can they keep this up, Tri-Center? It's 5 serving 10. And it's Ashley Kelly to serve it up for the Bulldogs. 11 aces on the year, 61 digs. In the middle, Steckloth. Payne, not a good set. Steckloth too far. That went behind the antenna, and Riverside has their first point on serve. 6 serving 10. Bulldogs are not out of this first set the way they can put up points in bunches. Kelly to the back line to Payne. Josie comes and gets it. Hit back over by Harder. A chance for the Dogs. Near side Singleton. Was that tap? No, it's out of bounds. And side out to Tri-Center. 11-6. Trojans have the edge in the opening set. Tess Casey to serve it up. Liz Steele in his hand. Where was this at the tournament this past Saturday? Barely cleared the net. Diving save by Summers. Singleton into the net. Too many for Riverside. What a good serve. And another timeout by the Bulldogs. 12-6. Tri-Center with the lead. Back in 30 on KSOM.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
So Riverside has used their timeouts here in the opening set, and they trail at 12-6. Trojans continue to serve with Casey. 15 aces on the year, 118 kills. What a good serve at diving. Fenner hit, and then Terry Leaders. Hammer time. What a great serve. Fenner dove, got it back over the net, and then Terry Leaders put it away. 13-6 Tri-Center. And Casey continues for Tri-Center Trojans. Going to the back line, it's out of bounds. Sailed on her. And the Bulldogs get the side out. 7 serving 13. And Singleton, the sophomore, 7 aces. 54 kills on the year. She's turned into a great complimentary player. Little mid-serve that time, dug out by Casey. Hit near side, Terry Leaders taps it over the block. Roan with the dig. Set it up near side for Reed. The block, Terry Leaders can't save it. And Lily Reed gets the kill. And it's 8-13 now, 8 serving 13. Bulldogs trailing in the opening set. Singleton continues. To the back line, Payne the receive. Set it up down the middle. Hit over by Harder, dug out on the back line. Awkward angle for Roan, but she got it over. Dug out by Terry Leaders. Back to Terry. Hammers it out of bounds. And here come the Bulldogs. 2 points on the serve for Singleton. 9 serving 13. Left to right comes the sophomore again. In the middle at Payne. Josie Payne to Schneckloff. Backline dig by Summers. Roan on the far side. Hammer time! Bentley Roan with the kill. And that's her first of the night. 10 serving 13. Look out. Bulldogs on a 3-point run here. Singleton. Mid-size serve. Not a good pass, but it's tapped over by the Trojans. Singleton sets it for Reed. Backline dig by Zoe Payne. Zoe Payne from the midcourt. Dig by Summers. Kelly sets it for Reed. Tap, but Payne with another dig. Josie with the set. Steckloth with the left hand. Dug out by Summers. Roan with the hit. In the middle is good. $11 serving 13. What a run here by Singleton and company. Big kill by Roan. And they're only down 2. To the back line, straight up into the air by Casey. Terry Leaders, they got to get it over. And Payne, Zoe Payne does the honors. Near side for Reed. Return to sender. The block by Harder. What a block by Lauren Harder. And Tri-Center desperately needed that. 14-11, a side out for the Trojans to end the serve by Singleton. But Singleton Got him back in the set. Zoe Payne, the libero, with the serve. The receive by Summers. Kelly, far side to Roan. Payne with the dig. In the middle, Harley leaders. It's in, barely, but in. 15-11 Tri-Center. So they got one of those points back. Riverside got 4 points on their serve. Tri-Center gets one back. Payne, knuckleball in the middle. High in the air, hit the ceiling by Kelly. Reed, missed hit into the net. And the Trojans have gotten half of those points back. It's 16-11 Tri-Center. Just impressive how this team has hung in there against this Bulldog squad. Madison Kelly's going to come in for Ashley Kelly. And we got Kellys, we got Paynes, we got Harders, we got leaders, we got Wingards, we got net last names galore. Backline Fenner with the receive. Roan to Reed, to tap over the block. Diving dig by Payne. Hit back over. Another chance for Riverside. Winding up is Kelly, but it's dug out of the front line by Leaders. Terry Leaders over. It's dug by Madison Kelly. The short hit by Roan. Hit back over by Josie Payne. A double hit on Tri-Center. And Riverside gets the side out. 12 serving 16, and the Bulldogs still in this opening set. Lily Reed, 38 aces to lead the team. Haven't seen too many aces. Good receive so far. And there's an ace, just as I say it. First ace of the night. And it comes from Lily Reed, the team leader, 13 serving 16. Reed. Good serve again. 2 ace. Oh, it's saved by Payne. Oh, and miss hit by Harley Leaders. Oh, man, that receive went into the net. Josie Payne saved it, but Harley Leaders misfired. Point to Riverside. They have cut it back to 2 again. 14 serving 16. The jump serve to the back line. Schneckloth the receive. Set it near side for Harley Leaders. One-handed dig by Ashley Kelly. Tap over by Summers. Payne the dig. The other Payne. Tap over by Leaders. If someone's into the net, and it's Tri-Center. And now Riverside has cut it to 1. Lily Reed, 3 points on her serve here. 15 serving 16. Reed continues, left to right, pound on the far side, and it's Zoe Payne the receive. Schneckloth with the left hand, blocked out of bounds by Summers. And Tri-Center keeps the lead. Side out, 17-15. Tri-Center goes back to serve with Schneckloth. 4 aces on the year, 39 kills. That's sailing on her. And that's not what Tri-Center needed there. 1 and done. Side out to Riverside, 16 serving 17. And here's Bentley Roan. Star senior for the Bulldogs. Tri-Center has pretty much led most of the way. Riverside led 1-0. Knuckleball, high in the air by Casey. Josie Payne tracks it down. Hit towards the back line by Terry Leaders. Roan with the dig. Near side to hammer time is dug out of the back line off the hit by Gross. Tri-Center can only get it over from Harley Leaders. Reed the dig. Roan the set. Summers hammer time on the far side. Right down the line. Just how you write it up for Riverside. We're tied at 17. Timeout Tri-Center. Tied at 17 in the opening set. Far from done here. Back at 30. KSOM.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2600. 2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Jack, this has really been a great opening set.
Most definitely. Riverside's only given up one set this year. 19-0, they're completely undefeated. And Tri-Center, they kind of got their number. You said last year they'd given up a set to Tri-Center as well. This one, they might give another one up.
We'll see. Still a ways to go. Roan with the set. The serve. High in the air by Zoe Payne. They set it for Harley Leaders. Taps it over the block. And Madison Kelly can't hold on to it. Harley Leaders with the kill. A little tap. Just tap it. 18-17. Tri-Center with the lead. They need this point with Terry Leaders. Good serve to the back line. Read the receive. Roan sets it for Summers. Blocked at the net. Good block by Payne. The donut. Diving dig by Fenner. What a save. Gross out of bounds. Vivian Gross just hit it a little too far. And the point for Tri-Center. 19-17. Trojans keep the serve. To the back line. Reed with the receive. Roan down the middle. Madison Kelly with the tap. The donut for Madison Kelly. Little sprinkle action there. And the side out goes to the Bulldogs. This is still anybody's opening set. Sophia Fenner will serve it up. Fenner with 14 aces. Left to right. Line drive. Hit high in the air. Payne in the middle. Harley Leaders puts it away. Roan couldn't handle it. Harley Leaders her fourth kill. And Tri-Center keeps their lead 20-18. Harley Leaders to serve now. Has a key block. Barely cleared the net. Fenner on her knees to receive. Roan Summers sails on her. And the point goes to Tri-Center. 21-18. They widen their lead just a little bit. Riverside not out of it. Anybody's set right now. Leaders again to serve. That's going way too far. And the side out goes to Riverside. Summers will go back and serve. 20 aces on the year for the Bulldogs. 13 blocks, 107 kills, 73 digs. Mid-serve. Payne sets it near side. The hit by Stecklot or Casey. Dog on the back line. Reed with the hit, and it's in. Barely, but it's in. Lily Reed, her third kill of the opening set. 20 serving 21. This is a big point for Riverside. Tri-Center wants to keep their lead. Summers the jump serve in the middle. That's going sideways off Wingert. Wingert can only hit it back over. Summers the dig. Roan, Madison Kelly, and she puts it away. They went in the middle, and Madison Kelly responded. We're tied at 21. And the lead for the Trojans has vanished. They had a 13-6 lead. Short serve, miss hit. Trojans keep control. Casey gets it over, and that's going backwards. It came off of Reed's hands, awkward, and Tess Casey with the kill. And can the Trojans answer back? 22-21, but it's still even Steven. They need a point here. Knuckleball to the back line. Summers line drive to Reed. Reed out of bounds. It wasn't tapped. And Tri-Center regains the lead, 23-21. Of course, they had the lead, but you know you got to win by 2. So in the sequence, you got to lead by 2. Tri-Center has that lead. Side outs would get them the first set. Knuckleball to the back line and straight up, you hit the ceiling. Fenner with the save. Reed gets it up, but it's dug out by Casey. Hit back over by Steckloff. Dug by Reed with the block, though. Block for Tri-Center. I got all tongue-tied. And it was a block in the middle that time by Harder. And it is set point. Big block by Harder. Knuckleball, the receive by Summers. Roan down the middle, Madison Kelly. Big dig by Payne. Gets it off to Zoe Payne. Hit by Steckloff. Went high in the air, and then Casey out of bounds.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Casey just missed.
About 6 inches away from taking the first set, Tri-Center.
Casey just missed at the plate. And it's 22-24, a must-win point for Ashley Kelly, unserved for Riverside. Side out for Tri-Center, gets them the set. Payne sets it on the far side to Casey. Blocked out of bounds, and Tri-Center has done it. 25-22, just the second set lost by Riverside this year. What will set 2 bring us? Trojans are up 1-0. Back after this on KSOM.
When it comes to your investments,
when your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyg Excavation. Your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyg Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
At Mid-States Bank, they are more than just a bank. They are your neighbors. Proudly locally owned and operated, they understand the unique needs of our community. Mid-States Bank provides the highest quality customer service through tailored banking, innovative products, and highly trained employees. With personalized service, they take the time to get to know you and help you reach your financial goals. You choose how you want to bank, in person, over the phone, or online. Mid-States Bank. More options, more service, more willing. MidStatesBank.com.
Chris Wadding, Jack McKee with you here, 96.5 FM, KSOM, the best in country music, the best in sports. And we go to the second set. What a set for Tri-Center as they win it 25-22. Can they follow it up? Remember, Tuesday we saw HSTW beat Logan Magnolia in the first set, and then Loma dominated the rest of the way.
Definitely. I did go back and see it. This is the first time this season that Riverside has been losing a match. They were up 1 set when Mo Valley took that second set in their only set they've lost. The first time they've been losing in a match, Chris.
Lily Reed will serve it up for the Bulldogs. Left to right. Sailing on her. It's just in, the natural ace. What a way for the Bulldogs to start it off. The second ace of the game for Reed. I talked to her after the win a couple of weeks ago. She says this team thrives on their serving. Brooke Flathers also said the serving game for Riverside seems to be one of their strengths. And that, what a great serve by Reed, misjudged by Tri-Center. Reed, a complimentary player a year ago, and now one of the stars. Serve in the middle, down the middle, tap by Terry Leaders is good. Terry Leaders the receive and got it back from Payne, and we're tied at 1. That's her third kill. Harley Leaders with 4 kills. Schneckloth a kill, Casey a kill. Reed has 3 kills, Summers 2, Madison Kelly 2, Roan 2. Wow, what a hammer by Vivian Gross in the middle. Whoa. Vivian Gross just simply smashed that ball to the center of the earth. I think that went through the floor.
Is there a crack in the court there, Chris?
I think so. 2-1 Riverside with a side out. And Roan to serve it for the Dogs. 28 aces. I mean, she's just good at every single category for Riverside. Very efficient hitter, efficient server. Jump serve in the middle. Payne barely got that one. Leaders over to her sister Terry. Through the block is good. Two-man block up front. And Terry Leaders somehow hit it between the two of them. And we're tied at 2 as both teams exchange side outs. Terry Leaders to serve right to left. Received by Reed. Roan goes to get it. Nice set to Summers and gets the donut on the tap. What a beautiful set by Bentley Roan. And now Arabella Singleton will come in to play up front, replacing Gross. And Sophia Fenner will serve it up for Riverside as they take the 3-2 lead. Fenner, short serve, but it's received by Wingert. Hit back over by Harley Leaders, but a dig by the Bulldogs. Summers to the back line. Payne tapped over by Josie Payne. Another dig by Roan. Singleton, an awkward angle, but she tapped it over the block. She was behind the antenna and somehow got it in. What a job by Arabella Singleton. 4-2 Riverside. Fenner to serve. Little jump serve. Good knuckleball. Backline dig by Harder. Near side. And hammer time, Tess Casey. So the Trojans don't let Riverside get a bleed, or a big one anyway. No, they say that was, they're going to give that point to Riverside. So maybe into the net there for Casey. 5-2. Bulldogs get a key point and they keep serving. Fenner. Kind of a high arcing. Two Trojans come together. Set for Casey. Awkward angle, but Roan with the dig. Fenner sets it for Singleton. Hit high in the air, but it's dug by Casey. She gets it back. The block going sideways. Dug by Fenner. Roan, the tap by Kelly. Dug by Casey. High into the air, and Payne can only get it over. Reed with the dig. Roan to Summers. Too far. And the side out goes to Tri-Center. Good rally there, but Riverside can't keep the serve. Harley Leaders will do it now for the Trojans. Good serve. Summers received back over the net. Casey the dig. Back to Casey. And the block, but it's dug out of the front line. Another tap by Casey. Dug by Singleton. Near side Summers through the block and good. A lot of good blocking attempts on that front line. And hitters are trying to adjust, and Summers gets her 4th kill of the night. 6-3 Riverside. Jump serve knuckleball. Received by Wingert. Payne down the middle. Tapped over, but Fenner able there to dig it. Singleton winds up. The block straight up into the air. Casey gets it over. Madison Kelly with the tap. On her knees was Jensen. Hit back over by Wingert. The tap over by Reed. Diving dig by Jensen. Casey gets it back over. Riverside a chance. Roan to Madison Kelly. Oh, she hit it on the top of the net. Right on the tippy top. And the point goes to the Trojans.
Yeah, and the goal there is to kind of try to delay the hit until the blockers come back down, but she's a little too soft off the fingertips.
4 serving 6. Roan gets the awkward pass. Reed hits it over. Dug out by Josie Payne. Casey on the near side. Reed with the dig. Roan tries the donut, and it's good. That's got sprinkles on it. Roan, a little short hit in the middle. Donuts, Tri-Center, 7 serving 4. Ashley Kelly comes in to serve with 11 aces for the Bulldogs. Good serve to the back line, dug out by Zoe Payne. Far side to Stecklot, blocked back by Reed, but it's saved in the middle by Casey. Winger tries a donut, diving dig, and it hit over by Singleton. What a dig by Kelly. Stecklot over the block. Oh, it's a Tri-Center point. Stecklot took advantage of just some missed timing by the Bulldogs. 5 serving 7. Is this fun or what? Casey to serve it up for Tri-Center. barely cleared the net. Summers the receive. Kelly, the hit by Roan. The receive into the net. It's good for Bentley Roan. I didn't know if that was going to be good or not, but it's good enough. 8-5, Riverside with the lead. Arabella Singleton will serve it now for the Dogs, and they lead by 3. And a net serve for Singleton. Boy, she had the successful serve in the first set to get Riverside back within shouting distance. They were trailing 13-7 when she got the serve, and she cut the lead to 2, but not as successful this time around. Payne. And a violation on Riverside. They were out of position. So a violation will give it a try center. That's rare for Riverside. 7 serving 8. I believe somebody on the front line was backwards too far. And Zoe Payne continues. Zoe with 8 aces on the year, 198 digs. And a diving receive by Fenner. Reed, Payne going sideways with it. Saved by Josie. And mishit by Harley Leaders. Josie Payne had to track it down. And then Harley Leaders didn't get a good timing on it. 9-7, Riverside with a lead. Reed to serve. Tight. Here in the second set. Try center up 1-0. Reed, what a serve. There's going to be another ace, I think. Yes. Terry Leaders hit it high off the rafters. Harley Leaders trying to prevent from going into the front row. I don't think you can climb on the bleachers. There's another ace for Reed. Can you climb on the bleachers? I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the bleachers are out of play. 10-7 Riverside. Reed another serve. High in the air, deflects off the wrestling mat. And I guess that's out of play because Reed gets another ace. The receive went high off the wrestling mat. You can hit the rafters, but maybe not the wrestling mat. 11-7, Riverside. Back-to-back aces for Reed. Another good serve to the back line. Casey, though, the receive. Near side for Harley Leaders. It's good. Fought it through the block of Roan. Try center needed a side out, and they got it. 8 serving 11. Schneckloth will serve it now for the Trojans from right to left. With the left hand. It's going to the back line, but it's Fenner the receive. Awkward angle, but Roan gets it over. Short hit. Josie Payne the dig. Back to Josie. Dig by Ashley Kelly. Summers far back. Dug by Casey. Hit back over. Fenner the dig. Near side for Roan. And that's going high into the rafters. It's a kill for Roan. Bentley Roan, her 5th kill. 12-8 Riverside with the lead. Schnecklock comes out. Kendall Jensen will come in to receive on the back line. Roan continues. And there's an ace. Ace for Roan as the hit went into the net off the serve. 13-8, Riverside with the lead. Try center up 1-0. Roan, what a good serve there. Casey went low to get it. Leaders the tap over the block. Dig by Summers. Roan is there to set it. Madison Kelly, hammer time. She found the avenue. 14-8, Riverside with the lead. The Bulldogs are starting to catch their rhythm. Roan again in the middle. Payne the receive. Josie sets it far side. Terry Leaders return to sender by Sydney Summers. Timeout, try center. 15-8, Bulldogs up in the second set, but they're down 1-0. Back in 30 on KSOM.
At Mid-States Bank, they are more than just a bank. They are your neighbors. Proudly locally owned and operated, they understand the unique needs of our community. Mid-States Bank provides the highest quality customer service through tailored banking, innovative products, and highly trained employees. With personalized service, they take the time to get to know you and help you reach your financial goals. You choose how you want to bank, in person, over the phone, or online. Mid-States Bank. More options, more service, more willing. MidStatesBank.com.
KSOM.
Well, Bentley Roan is starting to take things over. Lily Reed had some big aces for Riverside. Roan, a couple of kills here. Sommers also involved. Madison Kelly has had a couple of big kills as well. Arabella Singleton. Everybody. 15-8. Riverside with a lead. In the second set, trying to even this up. Knuckleball to the back line. Received by Casey. Harley Leaders over the block. Back line dig by Reed. Roan, not a good set that time, but Summers taps it over. Payne sets it for Harley Leaders. Return to sender! Sydney Summers says that is yours. Deal with it. 16-8. Summers has a couple of blocks now. Roan a knuckleball. Casey a good receive. Payne sets it on the far side for Terry Leaders. Oh, what a hit! Terry Leaders went far to near, just over the net, and it was just in on a short hit. Wow, what a hit by Terry Leaders. 9 serving 16. Trojans want to get back in it. Backline Fenner to the receive. Tap over by Madison Kelly. Dig by Josie Payne. Zoe, near side. Hammer time, Tess Casey. 10 serving 16. That's the second point on serve for the Trojans here in the second set. They won the first set 25-22. Good serve. Breed had to go down to get it. Summers far side. Backline, and that's good. A diving attempt for the dig by Casey, but Sydney Summers with her 5th kill of the night. And so the side out goes to the Bulldogs, 17-10. Sophia Fenner will serve it up now for Riverside. Knuckleball, high into the air, the receive. Ray Leaders, tap is too far. And Riverside with the point. (18-10). Bulldogs have the lead. Trying to catch our breath here. Fenner, little short serve, dug out by Payne. Tracked out by Josie Payne. Hit over by Leaders, but it's hit right back at her by Summers. And then tapped over by Casey. Bulldogs dig it back. Singleton winds up. It's in on the cross quarter. This is Riverside volleyball. Everybody doing what they can do. Big point again by Singleton, and it's 19-10. Dogs with the lead. Try center. I think they've used one timeout. Fenner again. Knuckleball to the back line. Received by Wingert. Near side to Casey. Into the net. And Tri Center now is slipping away. The second set is slipping away from them. 20-10. Riverside with the lead. What a turnaround for Riverside, but you would expect it. Fenner into the middle. Received by Wingert. Payne, Leaders going to the back line. Good dig by Rome, but it's going into the net. It's batted around, and that's going to be a point for Tri Center. They'll give Harley Leaders the credit for that, as Riverside couldn't deal with it. It keeps the Trojans' hopes alive, but it's 11 serving 20. Leaders on her knees. Reed with the receive. Roan tracks it down. Singleton in the middle. Diving dig by Leaders back over the net. Roan near side. Summers dug high in the air by Leaders, but it's out of bounds. Another kill for Summers. Now she's up to 6. It's 21-11, and Summers goes back to serve. Tri Center takes a timeout. We're back at 30 on KSOM.
Since 1952, the family-owned Mertz Welding has provided quality welding and fabrication in Carson. They specialize in rebuilding and remanufacturing everything from light to heavy equipment with a variety of machines and welders. There isn't a job Mertz Welding can't handle. For more information, stop in at the shop in the west end of Broadway in Carson or give them a call at 712-484-3821. Mertz Welding is a proud sponsor of Riverside Athletics.
For the lead, Summers has 6 kills, Roan with 5, Reed and Singleton each with 3, Madison Kelly has 3, Harley Leaders leads Tri-Center with 6, Terry Leaders has 5, Tess Casey with 3, Cindy Summers serves it up for the Dogs. Summers the jump serve, knuckleball in the middle, received by Jensen, near side to Casey, and she puts it away. And it's 12 serving 21. And it's Josie Payne to serve it up for Tri-Center with 20 aces on the year. That leads the team. 226 assists, only 15 kills, 98 digs. Knuckleball in the middle, received by Summers. Roan sets it for Madison Kelly, dug out by Josie, tapped over by Casey, dug out by Roan. Set for Singleton, misfire. Point Tri-Center. 13 serving 21. Tri-Center trying to keep it alive. Riverside trying to put them away. Short serve. Summers is there. Send it to Reed. The dig is way out of bounds. Give that one to Lily Reed. And the side out to the side. Riverside, side out to Riverside.
A lot of sides.
22-13. It's on the side of Riverside. That's way too far. Ashley Kelly. And Josie saves it for Zoe, but she's under the net. And give that point to Riverside. Darn near an ace by Ashley Kelly. Matter of fact, I'm going to credit her with an ace. Why not? 23-13. That would be her 12th, but I'm unofficial on the scoring. Back line, that's going towards the net. Josie Payne hits it over. She's into the net, and it's set point for the Bulldogs. Back-to-back violations on the Trojans, and Riverside trying to put this set away. Ashley Kelly again. Jump serve in the middle. Diving receive that time by Kara Wingert. Hit over. And it's a block that went in, and that's the second set. Riverside, a miss hit. Actually, that was a miss hit on Tri-Center, and Riverside wins it 25-13. Remember, it was 17-10. It was, you go all the way back, it was 9-7. And Tri-Center only got 1 point on serve the rest of the set. Only 2 points on their serve the entire set. 25-13, we're tied. 1 set apiece. Set 3 on the way next on KSOM.
For farm supplies, see Brumley Supplies in Carson. General farm supplies, nuts and bolts, just about everything you need to get whatever is broke on your farm fixed. Need a new hydraulic hose belt? Brumley Supply can do that for you. Maybe you just need a couple of adapters or fittings. They can handle that too. Conveniently located just outside of Carson. Give them a call at 402-680-5471. For all your farm supply needs, Brumley Supplies in Carson.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories, from the first bite to the last sip. Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
We're tied 1 set apiece, ready for set number 3. And it's Zoe Payne to serve it up for Tri-Center. Right to left. Fenner, the receiver on the back line. Set it near side for Reed. Hit high in the air by Casey. Hit the ceiling. Payne with the save. Steckloff gets it over. Dug by Summers. Hit over by Roan. Bentley Roan hammers it home. 1-0 Riverside. That's just good volleyball by Riverside, anticipating the hit over and getting Roan the chance. And she took advantage. Reed the short jump serve. Well, that's high in the air by Terry Leaders that went through the rafters. Dug by Fenner. Madison Kelly blocked right back at her, but it's dug by Fenner. And it's out of bounds by Summers. We saw one that went through the rafters in the JV game, and that one did it again.
That was the first time you've ever seen that. Did you expect to see that twice tonight?
No. That's what I love about sports. You'll just see something different every time. Snackbot the serve for Tri-Center. Set it up near side for Roan. Out of bounds. And the point to the Trojans. Yeah, you know, those the girders up in the ceiling, they have kind of triangular kind of holes that attaches them to the roof, and the ball went right through the openings in one of them. Summers puts it away. No, Payne. Payne dug it, but nobody else could track it down. A great effort by Payne, but Summers gets the kill. And we're tied at 2. Sending Summers' 7th kill of the night. Bentley Roan to serve it up. Roan, little short serve. Casey goes low to receive. Harley Leaders. It sails on her. And give the point to the Bulldogs. I thought maybe there might have been a tap, but the officials say no. Roan continues for Riverside. He's tied it up at 1 set. She tries a really short serve, but it's into the net. Side out to the Trojans. We're tied at 3. Terry Leaders with 18 aces. I guess it's blue night for Tri-Center. They're all in blue. Light starts, all kinds of blues. Read the receive. Roan. And hammer time! Sydney Summers! She just winded up and she just destroyed it. She made mincemeat of that one. My dad loves mincemeat pie. And Summers just turned that volleyball into mincemeat pie. 4-3 Riverside. Have you ever had mincemeat pie, Jack?
I have not, no.
Well, I'll put that on your bucket list. Fenner. The knuckleball. It's sailing, but it's hit by Jensen. It'll go out of bounds, and the ace for Fenner. 5-3 Riverside. These points early in the set are crucial. 5-3 Riverside with the early lead. Tied at 1 set apiece. Tries a short serve and the natural ace. And Fenner goes up to Roan. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. She didn't. But when she found a little opening, and it was a perfect serve. Perfect. 6-3 Bulldogs. Back-to-back aces by Fenner. Fenner In the middle, that receive is going over the net. Dug by Summers. Summers gets it back. And hammer time again! Sydney Summers is heating up. And look out. Fenner with a couple of aces. Summers a kill. And it's 7-3. Riverside. That's sailing on her, but it's dug on the back line by Wingert. Set it up for Casey. And misfire into the net. 8-3 Riverside. Trojans need a side out desperately. Fenner. Short serve. It's here by Casey. Leaders taps it over. Diving dig by Roan. Summers will set it for Singleton. Blocked. Return to center by Leaders. Reed with the save. And Summers gets it over. What a save. Down the middle, Leaders. Blocked again by Riverside. Dug by Kelly. Hit over by Summers. Diving dig. That time by Wingert. Hit over by Leaders. Fenner the dig. Near side Singleton. And she puts it home. Some incredible blocks by Tri-Center, but some great saves by Riverside. What a great point that was. 9-3. Bulldogs get it. Fenner continues. Knuckleball on the far side. Short hit by Payne. Fenner is there. Near side to Singleton. Cross cutter. Dug out. Awkward angle, two players come together, but a diving dig by Reed. Summers, it sails. And the point to Tri-Center. The Trojans get lucky there. They had two players on the back line come together. Kara Wingert, Kendall Jensen. Leaders will serve it up. 4 serving 9. Roan sets it for Singleton, tapped at the net. Leaders with the dig. Casey, hammer time! And that's her 5th kill. And Dolly is singing somewhere. 9-5, Riverside with a lead. 5 serving 9. Harley Leaders in the middle, right at Fenner. Roan to Madison Kelly, and she hammers it cross court. Her 4th kill. And the side out to the Bulldogs. They only let 1 point there on the Tri-Center serve. 10-5. Short hit by Summers. Sailed on a little bit. Wingard, though, with the receive. And the block. Return to sender by Lily Reed. Madison Kelly was there, so they might both get a block assist. 11-5. Summers, line drive, diving, received by Wingert. Backline Payne, dug by Summers to Reed. Blocked back by Tri-Center. Going backwards is Roan. Summers from the back line. Zoe Payne the dig. Casey near side, and she hammers it home. Jensen will come out, Schneckloth in, 6 serving 11. Trojans back on the serve with Josie Payne, and the receive goes out of bounds. The ace for Josie, her 21st. That should have been a point there. Should be 6. Yeah, there it is. A little late, but they got it on. Summers the receive. Roan at the net to Madison Kelly. A big-time hammer. And Madison Kelly with a couple of big hits here. That's it with Riverside. Anybody can burn you at any time. Ashley Kelly will serve it. 12-7 in the middle. Received by Casey. Pass near side. Tapped over by Schneckloth is good. And a side out. The Trojans hanging in there. Terry Leaders is back in, replacing Kara Wingert. 8 serving 12. They won't go away. Schneckloth the serve. Fenner, Ashley Kelly, Lily Reed! Another kill for Reed, her 5th. And now Vivian Gross back in there. Fenner will sit down. Gross is turned up front. Arabella Singleton serves for the Dogs. 13-8. Near side, high in the air on Terry Leaders. Down the middle winger. Block back. Good by Gross. She just came in. Lead was there too. I think it might have been Reed actually with that block. I think I got it wrong. I think Reed got that block. And it's 14-8. Singleton to the back line. Payne to Josie. Tapped over by Wingert. Gross fakes. Reed blocked at the net and it goes backwards from Harder. Terry Leaders. It sails. No, they say a tap. A tap at the net by Riverside. And the point goes to Tri-Center. So Terry Leaders will get the kill. That's a big point. I mean, instead of down 8-15, now you're only down 9-14. Got to take advantage. Reed a chance. Payne a dig, but that's going into the net. It goes backward by Josie Payne. Zoe gets it over. Dug by Summers. Far side. Roan. It's out of bounds. And here comes Tri-Center. 10 serving 14 as the Trojans trying to climb back in it. Serve by Zoe Payne. Good serve right at Fenner. Down the middle. Gross. Dug by Casey. Payne near side for Terry Leaders. Tapped and dug by Summers. Kelly near side to Reed. Returned. No, it's saved. Ashley Kelly with an incredible dig. Tapped over by Leaders. Fenner sets it. Reed at the net. It's out of bounds to Tri-Center. That time the set just a little bit off. 11 serving 14. Trojans continue with Payne. And the point goes to Riverside as the serve sails. And now the Bulldogs take a 15-11 lead. Here comes Lily Reed. She's got 4 aces tonight. 42 on the year for the Bulldogs. Left to right. Jump serve. What a serve. High in the air. It hits the mat. What a save by Payne. Casey gets it over. Dig by Roan. Set it for Summers. And hit it right through the block and out of bounds. That's the 10th kill for Sydney. 16-11. Riverside with the lead. Reed again. Such a good server. Oh, that's it. As soon as they say it, it sails. It sailed on her. Never got any downwards arc on it. It's 12 serving 16. Schneckloth turn to serve. 4 aces on the year for the lefty. And that sails on her. And Tri-Center gives it right back. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Who will take the edge going to the 4th? Roan, 17-12, Dogs up. Roan has an ace. 6 kills unofficially. Mid-serve, Casey there. Near side Leaders, blocked out of bounds. That's the 7th kill for Harley Leaders. And the side out goes to Tri-Center. They're wearing black. Riverside wearing navy blue with white shoulders. Into the net on that serve from Terry Leaders. Side out to Riverside. A lot of dark colors out there. And Sophia Fenner will serve it up. Don't forget, we're on YouTube. Western Iowa Today TV, powered by Nishtanet. Technically awesome. 18-13 Riverside. Payne the receive to Josie. Down the middle, Harley Leaders. What a block by Madison Kelly, but a save by Tri-Center, and then Summers hammers it home. Wow. A couple exchanges there at the net, and Summers gets the kill. And it's 19-13, and Riverside can smell a path to the third set. Fenner continues to serve. Remember, she had a strong serve for Riverside to take control in this set. But then, as soon as they say that, she goes into the net. Once again, the broadcasters jinx.
We got to get you checked out. That's got to be a curse of some sort.
I don't know. It's a broadcasting-wide thing. Leaders the serve. Fenner the receive. Roan, tap over by Summers. That's going to be good. Wingard's dig went backwards. And now Summers, she gets another kill there. And it's 20-14. Ivor now for 12. Most of them have really started to come here in this set. 20-14. Summers the jump serve. Diving received by Wingard. Payne able to get it backwards. Hit back over. Chance for the Dogs. Down the middle, Madison Kelly. Dug in the back line by Kara Wingard. Payne to Casey. Dug out by Summers. Roan to Singleton. Hammer time! What a set by Roan. Timeout, Tri-Center. 21-14, Riverside. We're tied one set apiece. And we're back after this here on KSOM.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Tonight's match is brought to you in part by Mid-States Bank, by Brumley Supplies, and by Mertz Welding. We're tied one set apiece. Tri-Center and Riverside in the Western Iowa Conference. Bulldogs, though, up 21-14 here in the third set. Sydney Summers still on serve for the Dogs. Going to the back line. Wingard is there. The other Wingard taps it over. And then Madison Kelly wins the battle at the net. The dig went towards the net right at the top, and Madison Kelly saw the opening and able to tap it over. 22-14. And a short hit by Summers into the net. That will help Tri-Center. If they're going to make a move, they got to do it now. Josie Payne will serve it for the Trojans. 20 aces on the year. Good serve in the middle on one knee of Summers. Roan to Reed. Blocked, but Reed puts it away. The block went backwards by Sneckloth and Harder. Side out to the Dogs, and now 2 points away from taking the lead in this match. Timeout, Tri-Center. 23-15, Riverside on top here in the third set. Back at 30 on KSOM.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
23-15, Riverside has the lead. And we're tied one set apiece. First set went to the Trojans, 25-22, but Riverside answered 25-13. And now they're two away from taking a lead. Ashley Kelly will now serve it for Riverside from left to right. Kelly, a jump serve in the middle of Payne. Went sideways. Josie tracks it down. Casey, the dig by Ashley Kelly. Fenner went and got it. Roan through the block. What a diving save. Tapped over by Singleton. It's good. No, they gave the point to Tri-Center. First they pointed at Riverside, then they changed it and went to Tri-Center. What a diving save by Kara Wingard. Kara Wingard got that point for the Trojans by saving it. Bentley Road comes over to talk to the chair ump. Says, well, what was the deal there? You said it was ours and then you changed it. 16 serving 23. Casey into the net, Reed, and puts it away. A backwards hit off of Josie Payne. Another kill for Lily Reed, and it is set point for Riverside. Vivian Gross back into the front line, replacing Fenner. Singleton. She has 5 kills on the night, 7 aces on the year. To the back line at Casey. Hit by Schneckloff. Backline dig by Summers. Set near side to Roan. Big dig in the back line. No, we got a whistle. Double hit on try center. Set 3 to Riverside. 25-16. And the Bulldogs take a 2-1 lead. 4th set on the way after this here on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays
on KSOM.
I'm Chris Vonnie, Jack McKee, along with you here in Neola. 2-1, Riverside with the lead. So Tri-Center needs a win to force the 5th. Riverside will start the serve with Lily Reed. Reed has 4 aces on the night. Jump serve in the middle. And the receive is going sideways. It hits the antenna. There's another ace for Lily Reed, her 5th. She is just so good with the serve. She has such confidence in it. Solid jump serve, backline Casey. Payne went and got it. Leaders in the middle, diving dig by Reed. Set it up for Summers. She hammers it home. 2-0 Riverside. She went right after Josie Payne that time. She was going backwards. She got a piece of it, but not enough. Reed again. Line drive. Terry Leaders back over the net. Fenner there for the dig. Summers winds up and hammers it in again. My goodness gracious. Summers unofficially 14 kills. She was a little quiet in the first set, but she has found her rhythm. It just didn't come her way for whatever reason. 3-0. Reed in the middle. Casey there. Payne. Harley Leaders trying to get on track. Through the block is good. Harley Leaders her 8th kill. Side out to the Trojans. Takes a bold move there, right at the block, and Harley Leaders did it, and it worked. You got to have some power. Schneckloth. 4 aces, 3 kills tonight. 4 aces on the season. Down the middle. Casey with the receive from Gross. Dug out by Ashley Kelly for Riverside. Near side Roan. And the block out of bounds. Bentley Roan. That's her 7th kill. Side out to the Bulldogs. Kendall Jensen in. Highly leaders out. Jensen part of the homecoming court. All of our Tri-Center homecoming interviews going to be aired throughout the day tomorrow on KSOM. Roan. Ace for Bentley Roan. Casey can't handle it. Second ace for Roan tonight. And her 30th of the year. 5-1, big lead for Riverside to start the 4th set. Roan a knuckleball right back at Casey. She handles this one. Hit over by Leaders, Terry Leaders, but a dig by Reed. Down the middle, Madison Kelly. Tried a donut, diving dig by Terry Leaders. Another chance for the Dogs. Tap over, no, it's gonna be Tri-Center, a misfire, a missed pass, and Tri-Center will get the side out. Got to give that one to Terry Leaders, 2-5. Terry Leaders to the back line, Reed there, Roan, and into the net by Summers. The point to Tri-Center. Well, it's so important for them to get a point or two off of this serve to get back in this thing. 3 serving 5. Trying again with Terry. Barely cleared the net. Reed there to receive on her knees. Madison Kelly dug out by Jensen. Josie goes and get it. Casey, sails on her on the cross quarter. 6-3 Riverside with the lead. Fenner will serve for the Bulldogs. Fenner with 2 aces tonight, 16 on the year. Good to see her back on the court. Fenner into the middle. Wingert there. Pass to Harley Leaders over the block. Dig by Roan. Fenner not a best dig, and in little misfire on the block by Leaders, and the point to the Bulldogs. Singleton will get credit for that kill. Not her best angle, but it was good enough. 7-3. Fenner in the middle. Wingert the receive. Far side to Harley Leaders. Reed on one knee, but it goes under the net on the dig. Side out to Tri-Center. 4 serving 7. Tri-Center trailing 2-1. Leaders on her knees with Summers. Singleton winds up. Block back, but it's saved by Fenner. That's over the net. Winding up. Casey is good. Casey beats Summers that time. 5 serving 7. Harley Leaders to serve. Going backwards, Fenner, but she handles it. Singleton winds up and puts it away. She has had a solid game. That's her 7th kill. 8-5 Riverside with the lead. Summers to serve. Jump serve knuckleball. Going sideways. Payne with the save. Casey with the hit, but it's out of bounds. Point to the Bulldogs. Dolly singing somewhere. It's 9-5. Riverside with the lead. Up 2-1. Summers working hard. On her knees, Wingert. Payne. Harder. Hit back on the back line. Summers the dig. Reed. It sailed out of bounds. Point to Tri-Center. And they're still within shouting distance. 6 serving 9. Schnecklock back in, replacing Jensen to the front line. And the serve here by Payne. Oh, good save on the back line by Summers. What a dig by Payne up the hit by Singleton. They're still scrambling. They can't. Singleton with the kill. 10-6, Riverside with the lead. Arabella Singleton doing a little jiggy with it. stance. And the serve from Ashley Kelly. Payne, not a good angle. Casey found the opening. Right down the net near side. 8th kill for Tess Casey. Side out to the Trojans. 7 serving 10. This is the point in a set where Riverside usually starts taking command. Fenner the receive. Ashley Kelly to Roan, and it's out of bounds. Point to Tri-Center. 8 serving 10. That's a big point for the Trojans. Now, they need to get more than just 1 point on a serve. Schneckloth, Summers, Roan sends it for Reed, and that's out of bounds. 2 missed hits in a row by Riverside. And a timeout called. 9 serving 10. Riverside up 2 sets to 1. Back at 30 on KSOM.
For all of life's healthcare transitions. Got a leak, a clog, or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention, or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
2 missed hits in a row by Riverside, and Tri-Center back in this set. They needed to force a 5th. 9 serving 10. And the serve again by Casey. Boy, that receiver's going back over the net by Summers. Payne sets it. Casey taps it over. Saved by Roan. Singleton to the block. Dug out by Payne, high in the air. Zoe is there. Casey near side. Blocked. Riverside. Singleton got it back over. But it's out of bounds. We're tied at 10. Casey. Some misfires by Riverside. Short serve. Roan is there. Kelly to Singleton again. Was it tapped? No, it's out of bounds. And Tri-Center has an 11-10 lead. Well, they were down 5-1. They were down 7-3. Now they're up. Net serve. What a save there by the Bulldogs. Reed, and she puts it away. Boy, Riverside didn't miss a beat. They say, whatever. We're tied at 11. Singleton to serve for the Bulldogs. Left to right. To the back line. Casey the receive. There comes Josie. Zoe at the net. Blocked back by Gross. Saved by Tri-Center. Terry a short hit and misfires. Point to Riverside. She tried to tap over the block, but it didn't clear the net. 12-11. Riverside with a lead. Singleton again. Knuckleball sails out of bounds. We're tied at 12. Zoe Payne. 8 aces, 198 digs on the season for the Trojans. The libero, obviously the leader in digs. In the middle at Fenner. Ashley Kelly. Gross. Blocked. Saved by Fenner. Set it for Reed. And she hammers it home. A good block at the net. But a good save by Fenner. Side out to Riverside. 13-12. Reed now to serve. She's got 5 aces tonight. And 9 kills. And that's not going to be a 6 ace into the net. We're tied at 13. Schneckloth. 2-1 lead for Riverside. We're in the 4th set. Backline Reed with the receive. Summers tries a short hit. Terry Leaders dives for the dig. From the back line, a hit by Casey, and it's in! She just got it in. Her 9th kill of the night. 14-13. Tri-Center with the lead, and Schneckloth continues for the Trojans. Line drive right at Fenner. Roan. Summers winds up. Blocked up into the air. Good block by Leaders. Harley gets it back. Saved that by Ashley Kelly on the dig. Near side Roan. Blocked right back at her. Kelly to Summers. And Payne into the net on the dig. Another kill for Sydney Summers. We are tied at 14. That's 15 kills for Summers. Who is going to win this set? Knuckleball. The dig goes back over. Hammered by Gross, but it's up into the rafters, and Gross will get credit. Tri-Center couldn't handle the hammer by Gross. 15-14 Riverside. Bentley Roan on the serve for the Dogs. Sideways. Jensen there for the receive. Far side Terry Leaders. Roan could have let it go, but she dug it. Hit over by Gross. The dig, and hammer time, Harley Leaders. And we're tied at 15. And a timeout call by Riverside. 2-1 lead for the Bulldogs. 4th set is anybody's set. And we're back up to this on KSOM.
Where will you be?
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
Well, Brooke Flathers didn't say much on the timeout. Riverside came right back on the court. We're tied at 15. Terry Leaders will serve it up for Tri-Center right to left. Riverside up 2-1. Leaders. Near side Reed with the receive. Roan. Summers! Hammer time! Sydney Summers with some big-time power. Nobody could dig that. You might have to go down low to dig that. You have to dig up the floor to dig that. 16-15 Riverside. Fenner been very effective on her serve. Been a good lineup for Riverside. Cross corner, but a diving receive by Wingert. Leaders gets it back over. Reed. Roan sets it. Madison Kelly. Dig by Payne, but it's going backward. Madison Kelly with the kill. That's a big point because Riverside retakes a 17-15 lead. We are starting to get crunch time here in the 4th. Fenner continues. Fenner in the middle. Payne. Harley Leaders, it's out of bounds. And Riverside gets another point. 18-15. Fenner again. Line drive. And a good save by Casey, who's actually out of bounds. Payne gets it over. Roan taps it to Kelly, who taps it home. What a save by Roan, who got it to Kelly, and Kelly found the opening. Timeout, Tri-Center. 19-15. Riverside trying to close this one out. Back at 30 on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoig Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
Summers another jump serve on the back line, received by Harder, hit over by Leaders, back line Reed there. Fenner sets it for Singleton, dug high in the air. Casey able to save it, hit over by Wingert. Reed the dig, round the short hit. Oh, what a save by Wingert, but it goes into the net. Wingert, a diving one-handed attempt. Roan will get the kill. And Fenner doing it again on her serve. 20-15. Riverside with the lead. What a big point for the Bulldogs. Fenner again to the far side. Ace for Sophia Fenner as the receive went backwards. Her third ace of the night. Welcome back to the lineup, Sophia Fenner. 21-15 Dogs. Fenner again, short little jump serve. Zoe Payne, Casey has to track it down. Harley Leaders out of bounds. And Tri-Center running out of chances. Riverside trying to put this away. They're 3 points away from their 20th win of the year. Short serve, net serve, unbelievable! Sophia Fenner, it's all going Riverside's way. It hit the net, it looked like it was coming back, and somehow it flopped over and down. Timeout, Tri-Center. We're back at 30 on KSOM.
At Mid-States Bank, they are more than just a bank. They are your neighbors. Proudly locally owned and operated, they understand the unique needs of our community. Mid-States Bank provides the highest quality customer service through tailored banking, innovative products, and highly trained employees. With personalized service, they take the time to get to know you and help you reach your financial goals. You choose how you want to bank, in person, over the phone, or online. Mid-States Bank. More options, more service, more willing. MidstatesBank.com.
High school volleyball. KSOM.
Well, Sophia Fenner ran out of energy there as the serve sailed on her way too far. What an incredible low point at 23. 23-16 Riverside. Singleton winds up, and it's out of bounds. And the point to Tri-Center. Harley Leaders serving at 17, serving 23. They want to stay alive, force a fifth set. They got to get points. That one's going back over the net. It's hit back over by Harder, and that's good. I think they gave credit to Casey on that one. Casey gets the point. 18 serving 23. That's high in the air. That's a battle at the net. Tapped over by Casey. Dug by Roan. And then hammered down by Kelly. Madison Kelly. And it is match point. Tri-Center got a couple of big points, but they needed more. They need to side out quickly. Summers the jump serve. Diving save by Wingert. Near side Casey. Dig by Summers. A chance for Riverside. Reed. Return blocked and dug by Reed. Singleton into the net. So there's still life in the Trojans, but they're hanging on by a thread. 19 serving 24. A side out for Riverside will win it. Dig by Summers. Down the middle, Madison Kelly. Steckloff saved it. Josie Payne hits it over. Dig by Roan. Fenner to Singleton. Block back. Hit back over by Fenner. Dig by Casey. Casey again. Tapped and dug by Fenner. Roan to Reed for the win. Payne with the dig. From the back line, Zoe Payne. Roan with the dig. Fenner to Singleton. And into the net. What a point. And Tri-Center staves off the match point again. Josie Payne to the back line. Summers. Roan. Reed with the tap. Saved by Harder. Hit. Oh, it's a miss hit by Tri-Center, and Riverside wins it. Oh, you just hate to see it end like that. You end it on a misfire. And Riverside takes it 3-1. A great effort by Tri-Center. A courageous ending to this set. But the Bulldogs go to 20-0. Tri-Center falls to 6-14. The final score, Riverside wins it 3-1. They win it 22-25, 25-13, 25-16, 25-20. We're back to wrap this one up here on KSOM.
Got a leak? A clog?
Since 1952, the family-owned Mertz Welding has provided quality welding and fabrication in Carson. They specialize in rebuilding and remanufacturing everything from light to heavy equipment with a variety of machines and welders. There isn't a job Mertz Welding can't handle. For more information, stop in at the shop in the west end of Broadway in Carson or give them a call at 712-484-3821. Mertz Welding is a proud sponsor of Riverside Athletics.
For farm supplies, see Bromley Supplies in Carson. General farm supplies, nuts and bolts, just about everything you need to get whatever is broke on your farm fixed. Need a new hydraulic hose belt? Bromley Supply can do that for you. Maybe you just need a couple of adapters or fittings. They can handle that too. Conveniently located just outside of Carson. Give them a call at 402-680-5471. For all your farm supply needs, Bromley Supplies in Carson.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories, from the first bite to the last sip. Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Volleyball on KSOM.
What a win for Riverside as they come from behind after losing the first set, 22-25, and then they take the next three, 13, 16, and 20. Unofficially, had City Summers with 16 kills, a couple of blocks. Lily Reed, 9 kills, 5 aces. Arabella Singleton gave him a spark with 8 kills. Madison Kelly gave him a spark with 9 kills. Bentley Roan had 8 kills, a couple of aces. Sophia Fenner, really good job serving. 4 aces. Ashley Kelly had an ace. Vivian Gross had a couple of kills. Jack, it was really impressive what Riverside did. This is what they do. Everybody is involved.
Most definitely, and I want to give credit to Tri-Center as well. I mean, them winning that first set was the first time Riverside has ever been losing a match so far this season, and they really do know what Riverside's going to go into every single set with the mentality of how they're going to play, what they're going to attack, and kind of the weak points that they're going to try to take advantage of. And Tri-Center did a very good job trying to take down this Riverside Bulldog squad. But one thing I want to credit for Riverside is that they are a great volleyball team, but their mentality is always the same. And it feels like no matter how much they're winning or how much they're losing a set, it feels like they're always having a good time. They're always bouncing off each other. They're always liking being here. They always love playing volleyball. And Tri-Center, I mean, Harley Leaders, what a great volleyball player she is. She just knows how to find those gaps, how to take advantage of the Riverside defense, and how to find holes and how to get kills. And Tri-Center with some really nice momentum. Chris, I got to say, I think Tri-Center is going to be second in this Western Iowa Conference right behind Riverside. They just look so strong against this Riverside team, and I can't imagine anyone else is going to be able to stand up to them.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, ICAM Manning has been good, and they got actually beat Tri-Center on Tuesday. It was in 4 sets. And so the Wolves, I think, have been kind of the surprise team in the conference right now. So it's really going to be a battle between ICAM Manning and Tri-Center, especially when they get to the postseason tournament. But can anybody knock off Riverside? That's going to be the ultimate question. Right now, I'd say no, but you never know. Harley Leaders unofficially had 9 kills. Tess Casey, though, led with 10. Terry Leaders at 7 kills. 3 kills for Macy Schneckloth, but they only had 1 ace on the night unofficially for Tri-Center as they fall to 6-14 on the season. Riverside now 20-0 on the year. Next up for volleyball, we will be in Griswold 1 week from tonight as Woodbine will take on the Griswold Tigers in a non-conference volleyball matchup. We're on the air about 7 o'clock. That's next Thursday night. Tomorrow night, it's high school football on a Friday night as we are heading to the Hill. Exire HK will entertain the Griswold Tigers. It's homecoming for the Spartans. It all starts with Scouting Report at 5, in the huddle at 5:15, pregame at 6:30, 7 o'clock for the kick. We're on YouTube at Western Iowa Today TV and right here on KSOM. For Jack McKee, this is Chris Varney signing off from Tri-Center High School. Reminding you the final score is 3-1, a win for Riverside. Good night, everybody.